All right, Hilltoppers, welcome back to the channel. And for those of you that are new, just joining in, my name is Dave, and today, a big day for us here at the hobby farm. We're out at Mom and Dad's place, and he actually just got his new Wallenstein firewood processor in. So I had to come straight over here after work and caught him in the act. He's already putting 2 loads in there. This thing I think is gonna be a pretty productive unit for us. And we're gonna get right to it, show you all some action. So stick around, hope you all enjoy.
Simple latch.
Looky there.
Yeah, and this mounts, you know, you take your regular little nuts off, put their nuts on, and the bolts capped or and the washers. Gotcha.
What saw you running?
361 MS.
Seems to be cutting pretty good.
Oh, there's a power.
Folks, look at the power shavings there.
Hey,
And
that's 2 loads exactly like that. We started at 2.5, it's got 3.2. So what is it?
0.7 hours.
0.7 hours.
To do 2 loads.
So there's what it looks like. I think most of this is actually different. But this is a 5-bay dump trailer. 7/10 of an hour for 2 loads of it.
That's good. Are you just taking it down, dumping it by your boiler?
Yeah, and then it's supposed to rain, so that'll give me something to do on a rainy day.
There you go.
Stack it up.
Beautiful day out here. Again, guys, this is the Wallenstein WP845.
Hey, look at them salt chips.
And Dad's running his 361 steel with a 25-inch bar.
Yeah.
So it's running pretty good so far. We got a lot of hickory coming in and some maple there. Still dialing this thing in here, and of course learning as we go as well. But we've just noticed was having a slight clearance concern here, and we didn't have the saw mount adjusted back properly. So it's real easy, just 2 carriage bolts here. We're loosening up the clamp, and this will actually slide back, give us the clearance on whatever you want. If you got a shorter bar, you want a little more reach, you can slide it in and adjust otherwise. But you could potentially pull your log into your bar if you have it up too far. So we're gonna make this adjustment and get right into cutting. All right, guys, we just finished up there and actually ran out of gas for the steel without finishing up. But anyways, without sugarcoating it, this thing's awesome. However, we did notice if you don't prep your logs right, or if you're like us and have just tops with a bunch of knots and limb offcuts and stuff, you're going to have to handle the logs a little bit more than just a straight, nice firewood pole, which ultimately, that's what our goal is going to be, to trim it in the woods and before we bring it up here. But what you're seeing here, as you all know, we don't sugarcoat anything. We're not sponsored by Wallenstein. Just always giving good, honest opinions, and I think this thing's pretty sweet.
It's got its ups and downs,
and we're still learning on it as well.
Yeah.
But definitely the knots.
Well, that and adjusting that saw back, what a difference that made.
Right. We're still running into trying to, you know, we tried to get one of our biggest logs we got there, and 25-inch bar barely got through it. And when I say barely, we actually had to break a half-inch of the log there to pop it off. But
that's from backing that adjuster out.
Right.
So
it gives us more clearance on the throat, but ultimately I think a 28-inch bar would be the ticket.
Oh, I do too.
You can get all the way out, the most clearance, still cut a full. I think maximum diameter logs 25 inches, 24 inches?
It's a 22 or 24, I'm not even sure. I know length is 24, but I never did tape that across there.
I think it's 22 inches actually.
22 probably. And I don't know what it is between here, if you'd want to put something off the ground on and split. I mean,
yeah, it looks right around 22, 24 inches.
Well, I had a tape measure, but it's in the other buggy. So, but I will measure it because I've been wanting to do it. I just keep forgetting to do it.
So we did 3 loads and took what, 1.7 hours?
Well, it's got 3.7 on it, so yeah, 1.3 hours.
1.3 hours to do 3 loads, and
just throwed it.
So y'all see there, they're loosely stacked, but still moving a lot of wood fairly quick with this thing. And it's only going to improve too as the quality of our selection comes up. So this has made firewood season that much better for us. And
I've never loaded that much wood in that amount of time.
yeah, that's a first for us. The biggest thing for me was,
Davey, I don't have any sweat.
Yeah, he's not even sweating.
That's hard to believe.
You're not working off the ground. My back doesn't even hurt.
Yeah, big life.
So, all right, guys. Well, that's our first impression of the Wallenstein WP845. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, leave us a comment below, hit that like button, and we'll catch y'all on our next video. Y'all take care.